If we break above the level here, above this neckline, we could see a huge pump, and whether that's going to be to $4,000 or $5,000 per Ethereum, that remains to be seen. But as long as Bitcoin keeps looking bullish, there is no reason to be skeptical against Bitcoin or Ethereum. I think that Ethereum tends to follow Bitcoin, and as long as Bitcoin continues like this, I think we could easily see a $4,000, $5,000 Ethereum within the next maybe couple of months here.
BitSwap is the hottest new way to trade tokens. Crawling all the top decentralized exchanges, BitSwap gets you the very best price and value for your trades. BitSwap is changing the game. Try it now at bitswapdex.io. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, the largest crypto channel in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button for your chance to win a full Bitcoin. Details down below. In this video, I sat down with Carl from the Moon YouTube channel to look at the prospects for Ethereum. It's looking like April will be quite the bullish month for ETH, especially if we could climb above the $2,000 mark soon. If you're interested in trading Ethereum or Bitcoin, you can do that, of course, with Bybit and take part in our Bybit trading competition. To sign up, make sure to visit bitboycrypto.com/Bybit. All right, let's jump into the interview and let's see what Carl is seeing on the Ethereum charts. Hey, everybody, as always, on Thursdays, I'm joined by Carl from the Moon channel, a good friend of the show. You guys also make sure, by the way, go subscribe to his channel. We'll have the link down below. He's got a lot of great urgent technical analysis videos, as you guys know. But Carl, welcome to the channel today. I'm excited to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on the channel again, exactly as you predicted.
Exactly. Every week, exactly as I predicted.
Perfect.
Yeah, well, listen, today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people are very curious about, which is Ethereum. I've been calling for an ETHster pump because it's Easter this weekend. So we're calling it ETHster. So I want to know, are we going to see Ethereum make a big move this weekend or over April?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go into the chart because I'm going to show you why Bitcoin could Ethereum could reach $2,600 within the next maybe couple of weeks here. So let me show you a fantastic pattern that I found just now. So let's go into the charts. All right, so this is the Ethereum chart on the daily time frame. And what I first want to show you is what everyone is probably already aware of. We have a triangle that broke out. And I've seen many people talk about it, so this is not really any big news. But just before I go into the other pattern that I want to show you, let me just quickly show you just what happened here. So we broke out, and technically the target should be up at $2,400 approximately, or 2.5K. But there's one problem, and that is the fact that you can see that the volume is not very high. Yeah. The volume needs to confirm the breakout, and as of right now, we didn't have any exciting volume. I mean, this is exciting volume, and this is exciting volume. But here you can see that we're still seeing the volume go down as the price goes sideways, which is exactly what we want to see in a consolidation phase, or when we're waiting for a huge breakout. And over on my channel, I usually take a look at the volume because it's very, very important to do. So what I've been thinking about is that we're probably going to have to do this, adjust this like this, and this gives us another pattern, a double bottom pattern or a W pattern like this. Mm-hmm. And we have a neckline right here, and this neckline is what we have to watch now. This neckline is at $1,940 approximately. And very easy. If we break through the neckline with volume here, then this is going to lead to a huge Ethereum pump. That's technical analysis right there. And I'm going to show you the target because that's what everyone wants to know, right?
Everyone wants to know the target.
Exactly. We want to see the target. And we can do this down to the bottom of this point. We'll put this up like this at the point of a breakout. And this gives us a target of approximately $2,600, which means that from where we are right now, if we break through here, we could see an 34% Ethereum pump against the US dollar. So very bullish news if this plays out. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed. We can reverse down if we don't break through here. We have to see a confirmed breakout with volume for this trade, so to speak, goes through. And of course, over on my channel, I try to monitor this as close as possible. But if you cannot see any videos pop up about it, just watch the volume and check if we're breaking above, let's say, $1,950 or so. That is going to be kind of the signal. And if we just also bring out the daily EMA ribbon, you guys know how much I like this ribbon. We can see that Ethereum is still looking bullish. So we do have the uptrend here where we're bouncing off of the ribbon like this. And as long as we're above this EMA ribbon, we're still in a bull trend. And sure, this is a double bottom, but you can also, of course, make the case that this is an ascending triangle, which doesn't really change all too much because it's still a bullish pattern and we still have a very similar target. It's going to be actually pretty much the exact same target. I would maybe exclude the wick there also. Potentially, we can do this. And in that case, the target is going to be $2,470 approximately. But regardless, it's very obvious right now that breaking above this level, that's the bullish scenario for Ethereum. That's what I'm waiting for. And I hope that your audience liked this little quick TA on Ethereum right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, $2,400 to $2,600 certainly sits well. I'm looking at the volume there on the chart, and I'm looking at the end of December. I'm looking at, probably where you had a couple red days there. It looks like probably around the 20th, 21st, somewhere around there. Could you stretch it so we could see what's going on there? I think it kind of reminds me of where we were about right there. And even when you look at the chart, we've had a little bit of a breakout. We've got to get above it, but I'm hoping what we'll see is if we can break above it, that will bring the volume in. I can tell you the search results for Ethereum have the Google search trends for Ethereum have certainly been, on the decline. And I think the retail investor, the newer person to crypto, we got to get them excited about Ethereum again if we're going to see that volume break out.
Definitely. I mean, I think the period of time you were talking about is back here, right?
Yep.
We saw some consolidation, that's for sure. And eventually when we broke through consolidation here, we did see a lot of volume come in right there. Yep. And we saw a massive pump here, of course. You can see that from this consolidation, we saw a 170% move. And yeah, why not? This could happen again. I'm not going to say that it is going to happen, but yeah, if we break above the level here, above this neckline, we could see a huge pump. And whether that's going to be to $4,000 or $5,000 for Ethereum, that remains to be seen. But as long as Bitcoin keeps looking bullish, there is no reason to be skeptical against Ethereum. I think that Ethereum tends to follow Bitcoin, and as long as Bitcoin continues like this, I think we could easily see a $4,000, $5,000 Ethereum within the next maybe couple of months here. But in the next couple of weeks, I think we could easily see 2.6K because that's what the technicals is showing us.
Yeah.
Anything higher than that, I don't really have any technical analysis to tell me that it's going to happen, because that's the problem with trading at highs like this, because you don't have any price action to kind of help you out, right? Yeah, I'm bullish on Ethereum, and specifically if we break this level, that's when I go really bullish on Ethereum.
Yeah, I think that we've got to do it at some point. I just can't believe that Ethereum is going to continue to stay down like it has over the last 2 months. And I believe at some point it's got to break out. And I'm looking at that volume right now, and I'm looking at how similar it was kind of in the middle and the end of December. And it looks like, we've got a few of those volume bars that look like, it could possibly have bottomed and be on an uptrend right now. So as I have to say, I think the next week is going to be pivotal for Ethereum. No question about it.
Definitely. I'm super excited. And for everyone who doesn't know, I also hold some Ethereum. But you can also trade Ethereum, of course. I hold Bitcoin and Ethereum and a few other altcoins. But I am definitely bullish on Ethereum, not only in the short term, but also in the long term. So that's why I hold this exposure to Ethereum. And I know that you are basically the Ethereum channel. So big shout outs to all Ethereum holders out there.
Yeah, definitely. We are the official, unofficial Ethereum channel. Until Vitalik comes on the show, I don't know if I can call it official, but yeah, we're excited to see what's going to happen for Ethereum. And Carl, thank you so much for coming on today and chatting with us about this. I think this has given us some hope, giving us some targets to look at to know if we break above where we could be going. And then, of course, if we were to break down, I think we'll probably bounce right off the bottom of that channel. So I don't see it going back below 1,700 anytime soon. So I would like to see us go ahead and get over 2,000. That would definitely be a pretty good mark. So like I said, Carl, thanks for coming on the show. Anything else you want to leave us with today?
Yeah, I want to make a prediction.
Oh, perfect. I love predictions. Let's hear it.
I believe that this video is going to receive 20,000 likes.
All right. Well, here's my thumb. I smashed it. I smashed the like. You guys make sure to go ahead and smash the like button. Let's prove him right. Let's knock. I got Mike Tyson right here behind me. Let's knock out 20,000 likes on this video. So thanks as always, Carl, for coming on the channel. Look forward to seeing you every single week and getting some expert level technical analysis. For everybody who's watching right now, let me know what your price predictions are for Ethereum. Make sure to drop those down below in the comments. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.